Hi, Uncivilized Vitality. This is Dr. Morey with some advice on vital path number 1, movement. Step number 2, move on purpose. And it's going to be a book review. All right. This book is called 8 Steps to a Pain-Free Back by Esther Gokhale. Gokhale is Gokhale. Esther Gokhale. This is a great book. We're going to talk about this. So I am a chiropractic physician, and a lot of people suffer with back pains, low back pains, or any other, or a lot of other different neuromusculoskeletal issues that they go to a chiropractor or an orthopedist for, or even physical therapist, because they don't understand, mainly because they don't understand how their body works, right? Anatomy is truth. If you understand how your body works, you can take care of yourself. Move on purpose. So that means to learn about how your body works and how it needs to move. And this book, if you're not in mid-Michigan and want to come into my clinic for some advice directly, then this book is a great way to learn about how to relieve basic back pain. Now this, again, I should say this even though we have the disclaimer, this is in no way a substitute for a qualified examination or inspection by a medical professional if you have back pain. So let me just say that and get it out of the way. But for normal aches and pains at home, like you've gone to the doctor and you said, oh, this is just normal disuse or misuse patterns, and you're stuck in that cycle of that deconditioning cycle, which we've talked about from natural movement and MoveNat in other videos. But let's say there's no trauma or a genetic defect or something that's progressive disease, you just have some back pain. This book is a great way to get started to learn how to move on purpose, moving naturally, and how to end up with a pain-free back. This makes a great Christmas gift. So I know Christmas is coming up. By the time this video hits, this is a book by Esther Gokhale. It's called 8 Steps to a Pain-Free Back. It's a little over 200 pages. It's got a nice index where you can look things up. It's got an entire, it's got appendices at the back. One's got for an appendix 2 on anatomy, just basic anatomy for muscles and the nervous system. It has a whole chapter on optional exercises, and these are pretty good. Opposite arm stretches, rhomboid towers, these sort of things. I would say that's on par with recommendations you would get from Katie Bowman, who is, of course, the authority on these things. But Esther Gokhale is in parallel with Katie because it's high quality information. And then she has a chapter on each of the 8 steps, which are things like stretch sitting. She calls stretch sitting. So it goes through the foundations: back pain, why we have back pain, which is basically the loss of kinesthetic tradition and influence of the fashion industry. That's kind of interesting. The different effects on our back and how we can move our way into good posture, what it looks like, and move our way out of pain. And then she goes through the lessons. So there's stretch sitting, stretch lying on your back, stack sitting, using your inner corset, tall standing, hip hinging, stretch lying on your side, and then glide walking. Those are the 8 steps. And then she does a great job explaining them. This is full of awesome detailed pictures up close with pretty good explanatory text with each picture, and it goes in sequence. And the other interesting thing is she's got lots of pictures of humans in their natural state, so uncivilized humans, and their posture and their spinal alignment of what good posture looks like. So there's tons of examples in here. A lot of these she takes from a trip she did in Burkina Faso, the African country, where she'd studied, and then with babies too, how they have such great posture. There's old Abe Lincoln, beardless. So this is a great book. Her photos come from uncivilized humans in their natural habitat, babies, and photographs from about 100 years ago showing the postural differences between now and then. Now this book came out, I've had this book for a while. Let me check. Not this particular copy of the book, but 2008. So this is 2008. Remember, the iPhone hit about 2007. So this was even before all the tech neck craze where people were constantly looking at their phones. So posture is even worse in the last 15 years than it was when Esther Gokhale came out with this book. But it says, sit, sleep, and walk your way to a pain-free back. This is a great book. I'm saying that as a chiropractic physician. This would be a great book to get. Let's say you've got some nagging aches, or you know someone that complains about their back. Pick this up for Christmas. Tell them to go through there, do the exercises, and then if that helps with the pains, the aches and pains by developing better posture and better kinesthetic awareness, great. If it doesn't get better after a couple of weeks or tries, then maybe report into your local chiropractic physician or other doctor to see if you can get some more advice. This is just a great book. I love this book. I recommend it to patients all the time, just to give you more information about how your body works, because the 3 paths on the movement vital path is natural movement is vital. You can't exercise your way out of this with strange, weird exercises with rubber bands and pulleys and gym equipment. You have to move like a human moves. Second step is moving on purpose. That means knowing what you're doing, why you're doing it, how you're doing it. You can read my advice in the book on being a better mover, M-O-V-E-R. I have a little acronym in the book. Or you can get Esther Gokhale's book as well and check that out. And then, of course, the third step is to make friends with the floor. And I can't emphasize how important it is to spend a minimum an hour a day on the floor. I just got this copy of the book here, and these things fell out. So there are a few things. She does have a Gokhale pain-free chair and a couple of pads that can help you with the stack sitting and the stretch sitting methods. And these were included in there. But one of the things I liked about the book is not only does she have these products that can help with her program, she gives you ways to do the stack sitting or the stretch lying without buying her products, things you can do at home just with a towel, right? So I like that she's not setting it up so that she can, you have to buy her products to make this work. She gives you options. She also has the Gokhale Method foundational courses. You can go to gokhalemethod.com, Gokhale method.com, and get information on finding a course near you. I've never taken one of Esther Gokhale's courses, but I've read the book several times, and I don't disagree with any of it. This is a great book. So there's our book recommendation for Christmas. Keep hitting the microphone. If you like this sort of thing, I know we haven't done a book review in a while, give us a thumbs up, make some comments if you've read the book or got the book. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, buy me a coffee, and then head over to your local bookstore or library and check this out.